Hey Anthony, how are you? This is Yusuf.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. So I'm calling about the Hummer EV you got. Let's go
That's
ahead and talk
nice.
Yes,
about it.
sir.
Real
All right,
nice.
you are upside down big time.
Man,
Uh,
just a little bit.
just a little bit. Only $100,000, right?
Oh yeah, we got another one, y'all. We got another guy making bonehead decisions, getting vehicles that he did not need. He went and bought a Hummer EV, a brand new Hummer EV. You got to be on some serious for foolery to buy anything brand new that's EV. And he made the bonehead decision, and now he's suffering with over $100,000 of negative equity. Come on, my boy, you drowning. Somebody throw him a life raft. I don't think the life raft is gonna help him, but we about to find out right now. Let's check it out.
Hey Anthony, how are you? This is Yusuf.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. So I'm calling about the Hummer EV you got. Let's go ahead and talk
Yes,
about it.
Thing
sir.
is nice.
All right, you are upside down big time.
Man,
Uh,
just a little bit.
just a little bit. Only $100,000, right?
Oh my
Exactly.
How many miles are on it?
goodness. Insane.
11,000.
11,000 miles. All right, so tell me,
Still pretty new.
ideally, what do you want out of the situation? Because you said you owe 168,000, and
What?
right now
I hope.
MMR and
Hmm.
wholesale is right around 78, 79,000.
My man
Exactly.
owe $168,000 on this vehicle. And it's only booking at $78,000, man. That's like $100,000 worth of debt. A Hummer EV, listen, anytime you buy EV, you playing with fire because they depreciate like that. As soon as you roll it off the lot, you probably lost like 35% of your car. So I don't even see why he would even buy this. I'm pretty sure he bought this EV back when they was overcharging it when it first came out. Because you know how these dealerships like to overcharge when something the new comes out, the unknown, something that we never saw before. So he probably overpaid for this bad boy. Let's see.
But yeah, so like I said, I bought the vehicle, when the Hummer first came out, essentially when they were
Exactly.
marked up over 200,000 at the
What?
time,
You bought it when it was
especially
marked
when gas
up?
prices were really high last year, and some for about 150, and I was the cheapest one in the U.S. at the time. And I jumped on it and got it. I actually had two vehicles. I had a
What?
BMW X6 that was brand new, and I
That's
had
nice.
a Silverado that was pretty new as well. So I traded both those in, but I was negative on both of them. So I added that negative equity. Talk about a crap show. Put about
Wow.
$25,000 down, and I think that obviously what helped the sale. I honestly should have walked out of there. I was at a pretty big dealership. Even got a higher interest rate than I've ever received, which is about 10% interest.
Insanity. This is insanity. Why? You had two nice cars. You had a BMW X6, M6, X6, and you had a nice Chevy Silverado. Two brand new vehicles, you just said. They was both brand new. Nice vehicles. And you was already had negative equity on both of those vehicles. So you decided, you know what? I'm going to go get the brand new Hummer that's marked up $200,000. What would make you think that was a good idea? And on top of that, you got yourself a 10% interest rate. Are you kidding me right now? 10% interest rate? That's high. Now we done seen higher interest rates, but 10% is good God. They digging in you. Toot that booty up is what the dealership said, because we about to tear a meat hole in you. But yeah, he made a crazy decision when you already had two new vehicles. That's what you call. This is what you call trying to be the first guy. You want the first oohs and ahs. You're trying to be the cool guy that just got the brand new Hummer that just came out, but you paid $200,000 over. You know what you could have did with $200,000? You could have bought a super nice house in the Midwest. You could have invested in a business. You could have did a whole lot more things with that $200,000, and you could have kept those two nice vehicles, which I think both of the vehicles that you had before the Hummer were nicer. But let's continue.
Rate on the vehicle.
Let me tell you,
So
from
about
my
10%.
videos, 10% is
Mhm.
like 1% compared to everybody that's been calling in.
10% is
All
horrible.
right.
Yeah. What were your payments on the Hummer?
Now it's at 3,300.
I like it. I want it.
3,300 a
Let's
month.
say I'll offer
Ooh,
you 79 for it. Sight unseen. It looks like it's in good condition. You owe 168. We're about $90,000 in negative equity.
dang.
How would we tackle that? So you can come up with 40 grand cash or $48,000 down, or is that, or you said 20?
I said 20, correct.
Okay, 20,000. So right now we'll still be at around 70,000. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how I could tackle this for you, especially even if I referred you to somebody who could get you into another EV with even the incentives. Let's say there's $25,000 in incentives with your 20 grand down. Like you said, it's 45,000. You still have to roll over a good bit. About
Why would you want to get into another EV after you just saw how the Hummer EV depreciated? Come on now. I would have told my boy, nothing against my boy Yusef, I think his name, nothing against him, but I would have said, ain't no way in Sam Diggly Balls am I getting in another EV. Insanity. Come on now. Do not get in something else that's you already proven to depreciate at an insane rate. Nah, absolutely not. Let's continue.
$30,000 more. So ideally, you would need at least $40,000 to $50,000 down to get out of this Hummer. Maybe George,
crazy
you
to
know,
me.
maybe George over at JNS has has some
Who's
bigger
George?
pockets, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell you the same thing.
That's why I was saying, I was like, you know, get ready for the worst situation probably you've ever seen. It's, you know, and like I said, I mean, usually, I mean, I'm into cars. I buy cars. I love cars.
I love
But
cars
didn't
too,
think
but not
about
like
my
that.
negative equity on my other vehicles. So I just couldn't fathom how a bank could allow me to roll that much negative equity. Pretty much
What do you
almost,
mean?
you know, 200%. You know, they finance 200% loan to value on a vehicle. To me, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, brother, I'm stuck at you know at 79. Even if I could push it to 80, we're still far away from getting a deal.
Yeah.
So
No, that makes sense. I mean, like I said, I mean, even if I was returning it back to the bank, I'm still required, whatever they sell it off at auction,
Exactly.
you know, I'm still required to pay that rest of.
but yeah, brother,
Okay.
well, I really
Okay.
do
I
appreciate the
appreciate it.
call. Yeah, I wish you luck, and if you come up with some more money, let me know. I want it.
All right. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Thanks, you.
Yes, sir.
How is this guy blaming the bank because he made a bonehead decision? The bank had nothing to do with you being a doofus, magoofus. You walked your stinking ass into that bank with two cars that you already owned that were brand new, a X6, I believe, and I think you said Trail Boss, a Chevy Trail Boss. Both of those are very nice cars, and you was already underwater in those. But you said, you know what, bank? Can you clear me for $200,000 over on a $150,000 Hummer EV? Can you do that? And the bank said, absolutely, dummy. I mean, fool. I mean, idiot. I mean, doofus. I mean, sir. Yeah, we can clear you for that. Come on into the office. And now you upside down over $100,000. And you mad. Do you know what you could have did with all that money? You could have kept those two vehicles that you had and been happy with those. But no, you wanted the new. And we all know you do not. I said you do not. And let me repeat that again. You do not buy an EV brand new. Absolutely not. You can go get a Tesla right now for $15,000 that's got fairly low miles. Not super low miles, but fairly low, because they depreciate immediately as soon as you roll them off the lot. And for you to overpay for a Hummer EV is insanity. We all know how the technology is on these EVs. Every year they get better. Every year the mileage goes up on them and they get better and better and better. So you essentially stuck in a car that's going to be depreciating. You're going to be bleeding money in this car because it's going to be depreciating so rapidly because it's an EV. The technology is going to be obsolete in 2-3 years. The new Hummer EV probably going to have way better technology than that one. And you sitting in something that you can't get out of. I feel sorry for my man, but when you make bonehead decisions, you get bonehead prizes. It's just, it is what it is. He should have been more focused on other things. But when you want to be the first person with something, you make decisions that you shouldn't make. And that's what he was. I know for sure when he said he bought it when they was marking things up, that means he wanted to be the first. He had to be the first in the neighborhood with the Hummer EV. It's insanity. I mean, I can understand because we all make mistakes. I made mistakes in life, made some bonehead decisions, bought stuff that I shouldn't bought. That's why I make these videos, because I don't want nobody doing crazy stuff like I used to do. I don't do it no more. But I used to do it too. I was just like him. Let's get into more debt. I want the new car. Well, yeah, but this is another video of somebody making a bonehead decision owe $170,000 on the EV because you overpaid on it, and they only really willing to give you $78,000, which leaves you like $100,000 in debt, and you want to blame the bank for your mistakes. It's just insanity. We got to stop making bonehead decisions, because he could have did a lot more stuff with that $200,000. He could have started a nice, very super nice business that could have made him enough money where he could have bought that Hummer cash. He could have bought a very nice home, a couple of homes, a couple of Airbnb homes, and made a lot of money with those type of investments instead of investing on a depreciating asset. Now, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, cars they are depreciating assets," but you can make money with a car. I'm a YouTuber. I made a lot of money with my cars, but when you're on social media, you can make money, or you can have a rental company or things like that. But if you just using the car just to be driving here in point A to point Z, get you a Honda Accord. Get you something much cheaper. Don't be getting you a Hummer EV. You don't need it. You don't need things like that. That's just the car companies tricking you. They come out with something new every year. Every year. You can't keep up with them. You don't got enough money to. And even if you did, you'd be a fool. But with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I will be giving y'all much more content like this. Make sure you share this video with somebody that you know keep making bonehead decisions, buying vehicles when they shouldn't be buying the vehicles. And please share this video, man. I'm really enjoying this type of content. I'm so glad y'all asked me to do it, and I appreciate y'all being willing to accept me into doing it, because I didn't want to do it unless you accept me into doing it. So obviously you accepted me to do it. You keep asking me for more and more videos, and I'm gonna keep on giving to you. I ain't got no problem giving you that content. That car content. But I love y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay safe, and please stop making bonehead decisions. I know you want the new. I know you do. They got a new Dodge Ram truck that's coming out. A Ram truck, a street truck. Don't get it. It ain't worth it. Do not fall for foolery. But we'll talk about that in another video. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay safe. I'm going to slide on up out of here. Peace.